What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Galaxy Queen Star. I know it's been a minute, but this time I'm really gonna try my best to stay on top of it. I really need something to just, catch my attention and keep me busy because a lot of stuff been going on in my life. And recently, I just got out the hospital. I was in the hospital for the new year, and I'm on doctor's orders. I have to stay home for a whole month, So I thought, what better way than to blog? I do kind of miss it. I miss y'all, and I have been staying on top of battle rap. Okay, I've seen the recent battles with Tay Rock versus Kid Slay and Fonz and Rum Nitty, and just last night, light work battles came on Caffeine. So I would like to recap ORED versus Twerk, New Jersey Twerk. Here we go. I'm a savage nigga. You just a rapper nigga. I rap a nigga. No ball games. My round shoots with ladders, nigga. Semi, nah. Fully, nah. I'm an overall rapid nigga. On the hood, them bitches back to back when I clap. Ladder gripper. So ORED is really, his voice is so loud, so loud. But I could still tell that ORED was not prepared for this battle. After that one bar, it was a long pause. He was trying to get it back, trying to figure out what his next bar was. So here we go. So that's basically a nice gun bar that he had. I said, ladder gripper, do a number on him like a musical, then hit the wake and get the shooting you while they viewing you. I'm cruising through with more bad bitches than Deliver Us from Eva. I get Ray popped up at his own funeral. So y'all ever seen that movie, Deliver Us from Eva? I believe Gabrielle Union, which is whatchamacallit's wife, Dwayne Wade's wife, she played Eva in that movie. And LL Cool J, he plays Ray in that movie, okay? So it was a scene where they was at Ray's funeral and Ray just happened to pop up, okay, at his own funeral. And we know that New Jersey Twerk's first name is Ray something with an R. I know it's Ray something. All right, last bar. You worked at Dunkin' Donuts. You know why the banger bussin'. I'm trying to throw an extra round in the box. Baker's dozen. So he was going slow. You could tell that ORED was really, really trying to just remember his round. You know what I'm saying? So he was just unprepared, and, they said time is only 2 minutes, and there was time. So now we go to round one, New Jersey Twerk. Let me take a swig. Now, he started off nice and calm. I ain't for play. Don't come up here and talk about how I choke versus Sue to save face. You gonna die with that nigga surf on your mind when I put one in your brain waves. K-spray. Breaking news. ORED dies in a strange way. I put the Transformer on Fox 5. It's game day. So, a lot of battle rappers call ORED Transformer because he always have a lot of Transformer bars. And plus, not only that, he do a lot of nah, ta. That's like his signature style that he do when he rapping. Okay, so that's why they call him that. And it's a situation, I don't know if y'all familiar about it, but it was a big statue, a big transformer in some city. I forget what city it was, but he's just like standing there in a residential area. So the residents there, they started a petition to get this transformer out, but they didn't win the petition though. Okay, so after that, after he says that bar, the crowd was, hyping him up, and they really liked the bar. So then Twerk starts stumbling a little bit, but he did get it back. So he goes, this a Dodge Caravan. These whips don't transform. Shooter and a driver. Can't nobody snitch because I'm hands-on. When I slide, don't nothing else slide with me but the van door. Cans drawn. Shells dumped. We do missions and fail none. I tell my killers there's a lot at stake. They come back and ain't see no red, then well done. So, when you don't see no red, he's battling ORED. You don't see no blood, then it's well done, like a steak. And he did say, I tell my killers there's a lot at stake. I'm going to say it again because I stumbled a little bit. This a Dodge Caravan. These whips don't transform. Shooter and a driver. Can't nobody snitch cause I'm hands on. When I slide, don't know nothing else slide with me but the van door. Cans drawn, shells dumped. We do missions and fail none. I tell my killers it's a lot at stake. They come back and ain't see no red, then well done. And when you put that fork through a steak and it's no red is well done. All right, last bar in this first round. What's your favorite clown say? My nah twat, ta nah. Hey, y'all stand patient. Let's hit him with that motherfucking translation. When I say cans blazing, nigga, I ain't just rhyming heavy. I really had gun plugs. I'm talking nines and desis, drug plugs. My uncle had a bitch in him from Italy, right by the deli. Nigga word Sicily, till she died like Tyler Perry. So, Sicily, that was a nice little bar, you know, but I was trying to figure out what Tyler Perry got to do with Sicily and all that stuff. And then I thought about it. Cicely Tyson, that actress, rest her soul, rest in peace. Okay, she was the woman, an old lady that played in a few of Tyler Perry's movies. And I found out that Tyler Perry was literally taking care of her last few, years on this earth. He even gave her $1 million. Okay, just for playing a small little role in his movie. He adored her, and he just wanted to make sure that she was well off and she was good. All right, now we're doing round 2, ORED starts. I see a bitch in you, more in just one way. Like from the nose ring to the tight jeans and the young shirts to the sweaters in summertime. Boy, I've been questioning my son's manhood since the first day I seen my son twerk. So when he said that, people was laughing in the crowd, because when you think about it, when Twerk first came out, Twerk did have a nose ring. He's a big guy, so his jeans do look kind of tight. His shirts be looking kind of tight, you know what I'm saying? But, and his name is Twerk, New Jersey Twerk, and usually females be the one that be twerking, you know what I'm saying? So it was a kind of funny bar. But right after that bar, y'all, he got real choppy. He started stumbling a lot, and he just could not get it back. It's like you could just tell that ORED just was not prepared at all. All right, so that was it for ORED with round 2, that fast. All right, so round 1, I had already gave it to Twerk, and round 2, this Twerk goes next. When you found out about this battle, you was hella shooken. Talking about, Shotgun told me I need to start writing now. That nigga hella pussy. My Glock need shook, my Magneto. These problems got levels to it. Now, I ain't saying I need an award for writing or give credit to me, but I just broke down Magneto. They should bring a medal to me. So I thought that was kind of a clever bar. I like when he said, my Glock needs shook, my Magneto. I thought that was fire. Like my mag in the gun needs O, meaning it needs to shoot ORED, and my Glock needs shook. But Magneto, that was a play on word for Magneto. Magneto is that character from the Marvel comic books, okay? And then at the end when he said, but I just broke down Magneto. They should bring a medal to me, or a medal could be a gun, but it's a double entendre, meaning a medal, they should bring an award to me because I just finished breaking down that bar, so I thought that was nice. All right, so we got 2 more bars in this round. I'm finna air him out. Hide the body so long they know. All right, let me start all over. I'm finna air him out. Hide the body so long they don't know where to find it. Shit, I don't even know where no more. Aeropostale, they're imposters. Y'all see gold, I see chink in the armor. Terracotta, onlines ain't worth shit. Aaron Rodgers, Ever Chopper, chop your pops, chop your mama, see your daughter, settle that little bitch. Sarah Connor, y'all ain't scaring nada. So I thought this bar was kind of confusing. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna break it down a little bit. In the beginning when he said, shit, I don't even know where. He gonna hide the body so long, he don't even know where. Aeropostale. So I know Aeropostale went out of business. I believe they were a clothing store. So when you try to look them up online and see where they at, you can't find them no more. So I guess that's what he mean by that. Then the next one he says, they're imposters. Y'all see gold, I see chink in the armor. Terracotta. Terracotta is just like a clay thing, like, something that you make and you could put it in a sculpture or whatever. So I'm like, what that got to do? It's just okay, I guess. Then I didn't understand onlines ain't worth shit. Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is a football player. So what did he mean by onlines ain't worth shit? I didn't really get that bar. I'm just being honest with y'all. And then the last one, I could tell he meant another name, but he said the wrong name when he says, chop your pops and your mama, see your daughter, sever that little bitch. Sarah Connor. Sarah Connor is the character from the Terminator. Okay, that's he used the wrong Sarah. What he meant to say was Sarah Jones. Okay, but I guess Sarah Connor rhymed with what he previously said, so he said Sarah Connor, but it just didn't make any sense. All right, last bar, he says, I'ma violate, fuck you up, uppercut, sucker punch. He hit the ground. I stomp his gut. His mama gonna come out doing the ORED. You've done enough. So I thought that was okay because now I'm trying to figure out, okay, Suge played in a lot of, the character Suge was in a lot of different movies. Number one movie was The Five Heartbeats. Remember Suge, the producer? So it was a lot of scenes where he, got into it with people, beating people up. But I don't remember a scene where he said, you've done enough. Then I remember watching Suge Knight's movie, not his movie, but Michelle's movie where Suge Knight played, in the movie. Not the real one, a character Suge Knight. But I don't remember him saying you've done enough in that movie either. So then the third one I'm thinking about is Friday, okay? Because he had a few Friday bars. So I'm like, okay, Friday, Debo wasn't Suge, but it was that guy that Debo had took the chain from. His name was Suge in the movie. Okay, so I'm trying to think, do he mean by the end of the Friday movie? Remember when Ice Cube was fighting Debo? And then, but the pop said to Ice Cube, all right, son, you done enough. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't Suge that said it. It was the pop of Ice Cube that said it. So he kind of messed up. To me, he didn't make sense in that bar at all, but I knew what he meant. Just like he didn't make sense with the Sarah Connor bar, he just used the wrong Sarah. All right, okay, so now we're going to go to round 3. Now, those first 2 rounds, I definitely gave to New Jersey Twerk, even though Twerk, didn't make a lot of sense in his last 2 bars. But because Red choked, stumbled, forgot his, lines, he cut it short, I had no choice but to give it to Twerk. Twerk still, managed to say the bars at least, perform the bars, and they still hit. All right, so we're going to go to round 3, ORED. Hope you ready for this loss, bitch. I'm not Lou Castro. You finally get the real big dog. He wild strong, but I got hawk strength. With a large grip. I'm talking triple the ruler. This bitch a yardstick. So a yardstick could be like 3 foot long, but he mean a gun. This bitch is a yardstick. So it was all right. Another gun bar. He's doing a lot of gun bars. Next bar, he says, you nice. You got talent, bitch. But you hit your pinnacle in your 3rd round versus Verb, and you've been letting your hood down ever since. So I thought that was fire. Remember the classic battle between New Jersey Twerk and Averb when they was in that volume, and remember Twerk had his hood on. He was like, I'm coming down the hood. That's a viral moment, classic moment that everybody remembers in battle rap. But I did hear that bar before, I ain't gonna lie, when he says, and you've been letting your hood down ever since. So that I heard that before. So now we're gonna go to his last bar. A Mercury tick just for Anwar. I'm trying to leave that nigga slay. Planet right in front of his earth. You know the Venus way. I put the can in his wife's mouth, then the heat is spray. Turn her brain to that thought juice. Then give you the same La Marina. Hey, I'm on one. We going there. All up in sunspot like a solar flare. And then, of course, he's stopping. He's trying to remember. He's walking back and forth. So again, ORED slipped up. He couldn't remember none of his bars, and that was it for this round. But in this particular bar, at the end, I like when he say all up in sunspot like a solar flare. A sun, S-U-N, but he says S-O-N. So I just thought that was okay. So the 3rd round, I just knew it was a long night for ORED. To me, Twerk already got all 3 rounds if he got this last round out, which he did. Okay, so now we're going to go to Twerk's last round. I hope you believe in magic. I'm trying to have your whole family hiding and keep it graphic. No more parties, no more amusement parks with season passes. Tragic. I catch your little son when he leaving practice. Clap him. Come to your daughter recital and squeeze a ratchet. I even pull up to Red's wedding and reenact it. So I thought that was fire, yo, because, you know, he's battling old Red. He said he'll come to Red's wedding and reenact it, meaning red is everywhere, and we know the color of blood is red. So I just thought that was fire. The way he delivered it and everything, he had the crowd moving. Next bar. He just acting. Who you murking, you bitch? You are a Uber Eats driver. You ain't putting the hurting on shit. You mean to tell me you gonna shoot something up and go back to work in your shift? You gonna deliver a nigga's breakfast, and then in the same Uber car, you out here swerving with tents? Nigga go from shooting to swerving pancakes like Charlie Murphy and Prince. All right, I said that all wrong. Let me stop. He just acting. Who you murking, you bitch? You are Uber Eats driver. You ain't putting the hurting on shit. You mean to tell me you gonna shoot something up and go back to work in your shift? You gonna deliver niggas breakfast, and then in the same car, in the same Uber car, you out here swerving with tents? Nigga go from shooting to serving pancakes like Charlie Murphy and Prince. So, like Charlie Murphy and Prince, the way he said it. Now, I understand what he mean in the bar was clever, but Charlie Murphy wasn't the one serving the pancakes. It was actually David Chappelle serving the pancakes, but it was still a pretty good bar. Y'all remember that clip? I know Piper Boy always had that particular clip in a lot of his blogs where you see David Chappelle dressed up as Prince, and he's holding a plate of pancakes or whatever. Okay, so that's from the David Chappelle show. All right, so his last bar, he says, Red career, he ain't have nothing but Transformer bars, Friday bars. Y'all brought him back to get whipped, but I could do Transformer bars, Friday bars, and do immaculate shit. Because you know on Friday, Red seen a buff nigga and had him turn back to the whip. But a Transformer is a red machine, was the buff homie, and then he turned back to a whip. So I thought that was fire. The crowd was like, oh, well, because that is true. Remember in the Friday movie, that guy who plays Suge, remember he was running back to his car, meaning the whip. Whip is a car, because Debo snatched his chain or something like that. So he ran back to the car all crying and mad. And then he said at the same time, Red seen a big buff homie and had him turn back to whip, but a Transformer is a red machine, who is a buff homie, and then he also can turn into a whip, meaning a car. So you know the way he broke that down was kind of fire. All right, so that's all I got for y'all. I'm gonna recap the next one from Light Work. Okay, so all right, later y'all. Y'all have a good day.